Now I'm running alongside the path that the two protagonists in the movie script will have to run, starting from this door. So I took a photo. Now I'm gonna take one more because from this real nice church you got these real nice steps down to an area where I used to camp out when I was homeless. So I know this area that well. I can now build my movie script all around it. So it's like, you know, I'm smelling grass here. It's kind of, So this is the stairs, and here you don't really see down there, but from down there you can look up towards this church. So that's what I need. So I need to take a photo when I'm down there. So let's run down there. You know, and then I gotta go to the Rito Park and then to the main station. So I'm not overdoing it. It's just that, yeah, all these paths get walked by certain people in the script because they're just so nice. Looks like at home, you know. Green. And we're in the middle of Zurich. You know. I used to sleep behind that bush like 2 months ago too, when I was visiting. So I used to sleep behind those trees and creep in from this side instead of use the main entrance. And I was brushing my teeth at this fountain. There is a fountain in the middle of the picture. There was one. So now I need to stop and make a photo of this. Now we're heading. So this was the fountain. I brushed my teeth here so many times. Like for 2 years and a quarter of a year I was homeless. So every night, like there were breaks in between, but every night I was standing there brushing my teeth, and then behind these bushes there are some benches. So I would sit there and wait for the night to set in so that I could sneak to my sleeping place. No one would see me. And also, once the people living there, they were in the garden. They had a barbecue going on. Something. I just walked in and took a U-turn. I didn't really see too much of the goings on. And so, yeah. So now this is the road my protagonist is driving to get to the park where I used to sleep at. So she's getting a lift, ending up there. So the people from the nearby restaurant, they see her talk about stuff. So when she actually is in the park, they think she's doing something naughty there, so they would go and watch. And even the chef, like the master of disaster of that restaurant, would go there or turn up and have a look. So he's like shaking his head and going, yeah, my, two working fellows, they are kind of distracted. Let them have their cigarette or whatever it is they're having. So now I need to go and take a picture of this fountain, because at a certain point in the movie script my protagonist is sitting on this fountain and is brushing her teeth, and the other one is having her feet in here. So that's what you end up with, either being homeless or just being real, you know, loose about everything. So you're also gonna use a public fountain for your own belongings and doings. I have taken a photo. So now I will go and have a picture taken of the view from the restaurant towards the children playground, because there is a what is it called? This thing in the middle of the picture. So that one exists in the park over there. So she's going there just to sit with a porn actor, because that actress actually is coming down this real steep road right here with her crew at night, and they got the light with them, so that's how they see each other. And from this restaurant she gets kind of seen how she talks with someone in the car right here. So the car would stop right here. So this was the path I was walking quite a bit, either to have time passing by or to actually go to my place, or like when I was walking back and forth from two different sleeping places. So we just saw the one beside the house where I told you I was brushing my teeth and stuff. So this was the other place, a park, and then these the steps. So I was often peeing on these steps because no one would see me do so, you know, in a surrounding like this with all the trees covering me. So for months during winter time I was either peeing here when stuff was getting dirty over there, or I would do it right there. So this was my toilet. So that was a real short way from where I was sleeping up these steps. So this whole thingy wasn't here. So beside this statue there was a kind of a terrace and two pillars, and between those I was sleeping. So in this park now my women meet in the morning and they would feed the birds. So that's why I need to take another picture of all of this. So let's go and see the alley. I'm like, you know, taking all the pictures. So now I told you about the guys getting up in the morning, leaving the house, going down the staircases, and then actually disappearing through this park. And now it's about her arriving at this park and then meeting the night shift guy, the night guard. So this path I walked such a lot of times, but I'm not showing that one because there is a alley up there, and that one I want to show in like from all three possible directions. Yeah. So this path only you get to see. And when I slept beside the museum, I was brushing my teeth. Right. Here. So this is the alley. And I need to take a picture. So here I was peeing too. So the second last bench on this alley was mine. So quite a lot of people were passing by, and by the time they knew me, they would talk to me about the crows, the pair that still lives, I hope, in this park. And it wasn't even the second, it was the third. Well, so it was this tree, which is a lime tree, and this bench. I sat on this one so often, and as you can see, this tree is parted. So maybe I had this party lifestyle as a homeless that made me feel so well sitting here. So this is another angle I need for my movie. So I'm gonna take a picture like this, maybe. When I was sitting on this bench, I walked behind this fence and I peed down there too. Like every other day I would change. So up here you don't really see that much at night. You know, the lights and stuff. But still, in my movie script, the night guard and my protagonist, they would stand here and have this view. So I need to take a picture. Now, yeah, I got the lift from the village I was at to Zurich. So I thought, oh yeah, since he's driving here, maybe I'm gonna see my monk at a village maybe 80 kilometers away from here as well. So I'm gonna see. I'm not gonna pay for a ticket though. I will just see whether I can get a lift. So it would be wise to take some auto route leading to a city called Winterthur and then Wil. But I'm going all along the lake because then I see much nicer, like the lake I'm gonna see and stuff. So I'm gonna do that. So now I'm still in the park. So what we got here is this whole, you know, cross thingy. So my two protagonists are running down here and you know, I'm showing them whenever I can have some nature in the background. So they actually take this road and end up down there. The road is going in a curve, but they're heading for the lake to get some dog from a homeless. They need the dog to be beside the lake. So now I'm gonna take a picture of this. I want them to run past this. So what I'm doing is actually location scouting. I need a picture from this again. Yes.